Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Native Speakers Channel. I'm Sarah, and I'm so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're just starting your English learning journey or you've been with us for a while, we're excited to have this conversation with you.
Hey there, I'm Johnny. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Today we're going to talk about something really important and motivating. Learn English every day. It's time to take control of your life. This is a topic that's close to both our hearts because learning English can truly change your life in so many ways.
Absolutely. You know, Johnny, I think a lot of people underestimate how much learning a language every day can impact their future. It's not just about speaking another language. It's about opening doors.
Exactly. And I think the key word here is every day. Sarah, what does learning English every day mean to you?
Well, for me, it's about consistency. You don't have to study for 5 hours straight. Even 15 or 20 minutes a day can make a huge difference. It's like going to the gym. You can't expect to get fit by working out once a month, right?
That's such a good analogy. I always tell people that language learning is like building muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you get. But here's the thing. Why do you think people struggle with making it a daily habit?
I think there are a few reasons. First, people get overwhelmed. They think they need to memorize hundreds of words or study complex grammar rules every single day. But really, learning can be as simple as listening to a podcast during your commute or watching a TV show in English.
Right. And another reason is that people don't see immediate results. They study for a week or two and think, I'm not fluent yet. What's the point? But language learning is a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. It's about the long game. You know what I've noticed? People who take control of their learning journey, who really commit to it, they start to see English not as a subject to study, but as a tool they're building.
I love that perspective. Taking control of your life through English learning. What does that actually look like in practical terms?
Well, think about it this way. When you can speak English confidently, you can apply for better jobs, travel more easily, access information from around the world, and connect with millions of people. You're not limited by language barriers anymore.
And that's incredibly empowering. I remember when I was helping my friend learn English. She was working in a restaurant, but she wanted to move into hotel management. Once she improved her English, she was able to interview for better positions and eventually got her dream job.
That's amazing. Those are the stories that really motivate people. But Johnny, let's be real. Taking control isn't always easy. What are some challenges people face?
Great question. I think the biggest challenge is fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of sounding silly, fear of not being perfect. But you know what? Making mistakes is part of the process.
Oh my gosh, yes. I always say if you're not making mistakes, you're not really learning. Every mistake is a lesson. When I was learning Spanish, I made so many funny mistakes, but those are the ones I remember the most.
Exactly. And another challenge is finding time. Everyone says they're too busy. I don't have time to learn English. But really, it's about priorities, isn't it?
Absolutely. If something is important to you, you make time for it. And the beautiful thing about English learning today is that you can do it anywhere. You're standing in line at the grocery store, practice some vocabulary on your phone. You're cooking dinner, put on an English podcast.
Yes, it's about integrating English into your daily life rather than treating it as something separate. Sarah, what are some of your favorite ways to learn English every day?
Oh, I have so many. I love reading, even just a few pages of a book before bed. I also changed my phone settings to English, so I'm constantly exposed to the language. And I watch YouTube videos about topics I'm interested in. What about you?
I'm big on listening practice. I listen to audiobooks during my morning walk, and I try to think in English throughout the day. Like, if I'm making a sandwich, I'll describe what I'm doing in English in my head. It sounds weird, but it really helps.
That's not weird at all. It's actually a fantastic technique. You're training your brain to think in English instead of translating from your native language. That's what fluency is all about.
Exactly. And speaking of fluency, I think people need to redefine what that word means. You don't need to be perfect to be fluent. You need to be able to communicate effectively.
Yes, fluency is about communication, not perfection. I know native English speakers who make grammatical mistakes all the time. What matters is that you can express your ideas and understand others.
Right. So let's talk about mindset for a minute. Taking control of your life through English learning really starts with your mindset. What kind of mindset should people have?
I think the most important thing is to have a growth mindset. Believe that you can improve. Don't tell yourself, I'm just not good at languages. That's a fixed mindset, and it will hold you back.
Absolutely. And also be patient with yourself. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you won't become fluent overnight. Celebrate small victories along the way.
Yes! Did you understand a full sentence in a movie without subtitles? That's a victory. Did you successfully order food in English? That's a victory. Acknowledge your progress.
Those little wins add up, and they keep you motivated. Sarah, what do you think about setting goals when learning English?
Goals are crucial, but they need to be specific and realistic. Don't just say, I want to be fluent. Say, I want to be able to have a 10-minute conversation about my hobbies by the end of this month.
That's so much more actionable, and you can track your progress. I also think it helps to have both short-term and long-term goals. Like your long-term goal might be to get a certain score on an English test, but your short-term goal is to learn 10 new words this week.
Exactly. And here's something people don't talk about enough. Community. Learning with others can be so powerful. Whether it's a language exchange partner, an online forum, or a class, having people to practice with makes a huge difference.
Oh, definitely. And plus, it holds you accountable. If you tell someone, I'm going to study English every day, you're more likely to actually do it.
Yes, and you learn from each other's mistakes and experiences. It makes the journey less lonely. Learning a language can feel isolating sometimes, especially if no one around you speaks English.
True. But thanks to the internet, you can connect with English learners and speakers from all over the world. There are so many resources available now that weren't available even 10 years ago.
It's incredible, really. You can watch videos, take online courses, join virtual conversation groups, and use apps. The opportunities are endless. The hardest part is just getting started and staying consistent.
So let's give our listeners some practical advice. If someone is watching this and thinking, okay, I want to take control of my English learning, where do I start? What would you tell them?
First, assess where you are right now. Be honest about your current level. Then identify your why. Why do you want to learn English? Is it for work, travel, personal growth? Your why will keep you motivated when things get tough.
Great advice. And then create a simple daily routine. It doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe it's 10 minutes of vocabulary review in the morning and 20 minutes of listening practice at night.
Yes, and make it enjoyable. If you hate grammar exercises, don't force yourself to do them every day. Find what you enjoy. Maybe it's watching movies. Maybe it's reading comics. Maybe it's chatting with people online.
That's so important. Learning should be fun, not torture. If you're enjoying the process, you're much more likely to stick with it.
Absolutely. And here's another tip. Track your progress. Keep a journal where you write down new words you've learned, or record yourself speaking and listen back after a few months. You'll be amazed at how much you've improved.
Yes, sometimes we don't notice our own progress because it happens gradually. Having a record of where you started really helps you see how far you've come.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to challenge yourself. If you've been watching TV shows with subtitles, try turning them off occasionally. If you've been reading beginner-level books, pick up something a bit more advanced.
Right. But also know when to take a step back. If something is too difficult and making you frustrated, it's okay to find something at your level. There's no shame in that.
Balance is key. Push yourself, but don't overwhelm yourself. And remember, taking control of your life through English learning isn't just about the language itself.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when you commit to learning something every day, you're building discipline. You're proving to yourself that you can set a goal and achieve it. That confidence spills over into other areas of your life.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's about the habits you're forming and the person you're becoming in the process.
Exactly. You become someone who doesn't give up, someone who invests in themselves, someone who takes action. Those are valuable qualities in every aspect of life.
That's such a powerful point. Learning English every day is really about personal development as much as language development.
Yes. And when you take control of your English learning, you're taking control of your future. You're actively shaping the opportunities that come your way, rather than just waiting for things to happen.
I love that. It's about being proactive. So many people go through life feeling stuck. But learning English, or any new skill, reminds you that you have agency. You can change your situation.
Absolutely. And it doesn't matter how old you are or where you're from. You can start today, right now, actually.
Right now. Even just deciding to watch this video and learn from it is a step in the right direction. Every little bit counts.
You know what else I think is important? Forgive yourself when you miss a day or make a mistake. Life happens. You might be sick or have a busy week at work or just feel unmotivated sometimes.
That's true. Perfection.
That's true. Perfection isn't the goal. Consistency is. And consistency doesn't mean never missing a day. It means getting back on track when you do.
Exactly. Don't let one bad day turn into a bad week or a bad month. Just pick up where you left off and keep going.
And remember why you started. Look back at your goals. Remind yourself of what you're working toward. Maybe it's that job promotion, that trip abroad, or just the satisfaction of mastering a new skill.
Yes, visualize your future self, the person who can confidently speak English in any situation. How does that feel? What doors does it open? Let that vision pull you forward.
That's beautiful. Sarah, as we start to wrap up, what's the one message you want people to take away from this conversation?
I want people to know that learning English every day is absolutely achievable, and it can genuinely transform your life. You have the power to make this happen. Don't wait for the perfect time or the perfect resources. Start where you are with what you have.
I love that. And I would add, be kind to yourself throughout the journey. Learning a language is challenging, and that's okay. Every step forward is progress, no matter how small it seems.
Perfectly said. And to everyone watching, we believe in you. We really do. You've already taken the first step by being here, by seeking out content to improve your English.
Exactly. You're already on your way. Just keep going. Learn a little bit every day, stay curious, and don't give up. Your future self will thank you.
And remember, we're here to help you on this journey. Keep watching Native Speakers Channel for more conversations, tips, and lessons to support your English learning.
Yes, we're all in this together. So take control, make English a part of your daily life, and watch how it changes everything.
Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. We hope this conversation inspired you and gave you some practical ideas for your English learning journey.
Thanks for watching. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, everyone. Keep learning, keep growing, and take control of your life.
See you soon.